Good morning, students. It's Mrs. T, and this is your Week 8 announcement. I started to type it out, and then I thought, I can make a video announcement for this week again because the house is quiet finally. I sat down to type that message earlier to you, and my dogs decided to fight World War III over one of the 87 and a half rawhide bones that are around the house. They always want, well, the little one always wants the one that the big one decides to chew on. And so anyway, there was World War III for a little while. I got a little bit of the tail end of it on video for you, so maybe I will post it a little bit later. But anyway, I'm having my coffee. A student gave me this mug at one point because I also have a cat that regularly photobombed my videos last semester for my online students. But anyway, okay, so week 8, that's the beginning of some of the fun stuff that's happening in class. In cultural geography class, we get to start looking at cultural identity, and I believe the first section that we're going to look at is language and cultural identity. And then in sociology, we're going to look at social stratification, which sounds very dry, but it's about the different layering of categories of people in the USA, and then we're going to look worldwide for global stratification too. But I am grading I'm almost finished grading the pulse check quizzes and also project 2. If you don't have project 2 graded yet, the grade should be posted today. It takes a long time to grade all those because I'm reading so carefully in each one of them. But anyway, I wanted to basically talk to you today about the pulse check quizzes because I'm seeing some recurring themes. Number one, thank you to so many of you who are saying nice things about class. I appreciate that. It does help if class is interesting. It helps if you, are able to follow the stuff that's happening. So thank you for your nice things that you're saying about that. But one recurring theme that I'm seeing a lot is about the times that assignments cut off, like at noon and at 6 p.m. And that's one of the things under the tweak question, what's going okay but could be tweaked so it's better for the rest of the semester. And so even though y'all have so many other classes that end assignments at midnight, you seem to prefer that the midnight time be on those assignments. So I'm going to switch I'm going to switch my due dates and times to midnight. But please don't change your habit of when you are submitting your work. Don't do that if you already are in the habit of submitting it at a particular time on a particular day. Because remember, you don't have to wait till the very ultimate end of the due date to turn stuff in. You can do that at any time that the link is available. Okay, and now my dog is gonna growl again and take over the video from me. Anyway. So I'm going to change those due dates. So that was at your request. I saw that recurring in those quizzes. Also, another thing that not too many of you said, but enough of you said it for me to make note, that it's hard to see the notes that I put on the whiteboard, and that some other teachers, there was a question, like a 1-point question that I asked about what are other teachers doing that would be good if I added it to our class. And so several of you have said that other teachers provide like typed notes. I don't really have typed notes for each of my classes, not that like pre-exist what I organize and talk to you about, just because I've done this for since before my hair was gray. So, so I kind of think to myself for 5 minutes, gee, what do we need to talk about today? And then we do that. But what I'm going to do is maybe see if when I spend those 5 minutes thinking to myself, what does this lecture need to be about for everybody? I'm going to type out those 5 minutes and try to at least give you a skeleton of notes and put them in each week's folder with the lectures. So I hear you on that. I'm going to try to get thicker dry erase markers and maybe only use black so that you can see it better. And then what was the other thing? There was another theme. Oh yeah, a couple of you, not very many, but a couple of you said something about Zoom meetings. And I'm not going to do Zoom meetings, but if we do scheduled meetings each week, I would probably do one class regular class time, like geography Monday at 10 or sociology Monday at 11, or or your particular time for sociology class, where we did Blackboard Collaborate, because I know all of you have Blackboard, and I know that Blackboard Collaborate works for me in my rural internet that I have to deal with. So I'm probably going to do Blackboard Collaborate with you if I do a face-to-face session, well, quasi face-to-face session with you at all. So I am going to try to work that into the schedule, so please watch for an announcement about that. Also, midterm exams are due. I think it was midnight that I already had that defaulted to be due this evening. So I'm going to finish up those pulse checks, finish up those reaction papers from last weekend. I haven't done any reaction papers from Saturday yet. And then also I'm going to look at the rest of the project twos, grade the rest of the project twos. Sorry, I need more coffee for just a second in order for my brain to work a little better. Anyway, okay, so I will be seeing you on YouTube and through Blackboard announcement later this week. Oh, that's the last thing I needed to tell you. We're not going to have a lesson early this week because it's midterm week, and I've got some time. I've got some things that I have to grade and post and calculate and contact students and fuss at some people if you haven't turned stuff into me. So get it into me before you have to have a personal fuss session from me. Go ahead and turn it in. And then it's probably on Wednesday that I will post one introductory lecture for this week so that you have a reaction paper and a quiz reaction paper material and quiz material to use for Saturday and Sunday's quiz and reaction paper. Okay, so I will see you on YouTube, talk to you on text message, and announce things to you in Blackboard. Bye.